Hello, Tankas! Today you're visiting me because of, this reason right here. Lёsha is already here setting everything up. And I hope your mood is super positive too, because the Tanky birthday spirit is literally everywhere around us. Today is June 4th, so let's take a moment to congratulate each other in the comments. Do you feel it too? The hottest stage of the major is beginning.
Right now, the Legends stage is underway. 16 of the strongest teams are fighting for 8 spots in the finals. Soon we'll know who reaches the champion stage and competes for the title.
The finals, by the way, will take place until the end of June. We calculated everything so that you can follow our major comfortably and also catch the FIFA World Cup matches.
We don't want to steal viewers from their broadcasts. Our esports streams on Twitch are where the real action is right now. Let us briefly tell you about the top 16 teams, and you can pick your favorite and support them all the way to the finals.
Malinke Muradiki squeezed into the last train with a decent lineup. They performed well in the challenges stage.
Timeless, an English-speaking team that burst onto the esports scene in the last trading tournament and keeps gaining momentum.
Prospect loudly announced themselves from their very first tournament and immediately became a dangerous opponent.
Endgame, another English-speaking team that is steadily improving and more often fighting on equal terms with the strongest.
Smoke, they look like a team just starting to heat up. Dangerous.
Alphatrons, sensationally defeated Lovesick in the match for the Acid Paint.
CKN, a well-practiced lineup that is gradually getting stronger and moving forward with confidence.
Omsky, ex-Ryzen, made several transfers, a very experienced team with good players.
One more time, won 2 out of 3 rating tournaments and aren't planning to stop.
Bambi, the third English-speaking team on the list. Good luck to the young squad.
Lovesick, the reigning champions, undefeated throughout last year.
Help, a team with a vibrant history, full of ups and downs. Will they make it to the final stage?
Deviants, consistently strong play and a constant presence among the best.
Diamonds, the very team that won every major tournament for 2 years, then disbanded, and now returns with new faces. Can they stand against the current giants?
Space Stars, over 3 rating tournaments, this rookie team worked hard to earn rating points to participate, and before the main tournament they strengthened their roster.
Infinity have been searching for their game for over 6 months. Let's see where it has led them.
Now you know all the contenders, not only for in-game prizes, but also for the real cash prize pool. And let's smoothly move on to the Tanky Fund. Right after the Tanky birthday, another huge-scale event will follow: Tanky Fund and Summer Major Finals. There's probably no point in explaining what the Tanky Fund is, but during the giveaway streams you often ask 2 questions: how to participate and how to increase your chances of winning. The answer to both questions is as follows.
3 special offers will appear in the shop. Doping, the basic option, gives useful items for the garage and adds 1,000 rubies to the total fund. Spectacular Appearance, the largest offer, adds 10,000 rubies to the Tanky Fund at once, plus a set of colorful shot effects for 7 turrets. Green and acid this time. Fans Bundle, something in between. Contains epic keys, crystals, and paints in the style of esports teams. Adds 1,500 rubies to the Tanky Fund. When you purchase any of these offers, your nickname enters the overall participant list. Want to increase your chances? You can buy the Fans Bundle multiple times. Each purchase adds 1,500 rubies to the Tanky Fund and duplicates your nickname in the participant list. Then all you have to do is follow the match broadcasts and watch the Tanky Fund grow. The entire lineup is designed for 12 million rubies, and each million is a checkpoint and a reward you are guaranteed to receive. At level 1, we have 100 salute grenades. Levels 3 and 5 grant you sporty skins for Vulcan and Striker. Such skins usually become must-haves right away.
At level 9 there are 30 Tsar grenades. These deal massive damage and cover a large explosion radius. You always want to have those on hand. The final point, level 12, gives you the new Steampunk skin for Hornet.
Check out my Hammer Steampunk skin from last year's Tanky Fund. Whoa, very nice. Look at that. I use it in matchmaking every day. Nice paint, that's flow. Dropped from an epic container the other day. It's very cool, dude, but that's nothing. Look at this. That is really nice. Dictator GT, but from a different Tanky Fund. What do you think? Nice. Phew, that is really super. How did Nitwit like you get so tasteful? But wait, you ain't seen nothing yet. Mammoth GT. It wasn't easy to get. Impressive. Very nice. Let's see what can be won from this Tanky Fund. Hornet Steampunk. Look at the curves. Oh my god, those lines, that style.
After purchasing any bundle, the booster offer is unlocked. This special offer opens a personal progression of 30 levels. You can purchase up to 30 boosters and collect an additional set of prizes.
Plus, with each purchase, 1,400 rubies go into the Tanky Fund, and part of the amount increases the real cash prize pool for esports. At the start, it is 380,000 rubles, about 5,200 USD. This way, you directly support esports teams. A completely new feature in the leaderboard. We are ready to reward the top 100 Tanky Fund participants with very generous prizes. The top 100 will get 30 rare keys, the top 30, 120 epic keys, and the top 10, 3 legendary keys. And for the top 1, we have prepared the animated paint Holy, one of the rarest in the game.
Just mentioning it in giveaways can make you lose your head. Some are ready to fight for it to the last breath. Time will tell what happens in the end. The Tanky Fund itself will run from June 5th to June 28th, and on the 29th we will sum up the results on stream, distribute the rubies, give out all the rewards, and see who took the top spots.
The development of the classic version of the game continues. There are currently about 80 bugs we are working on. At the same time, we have significantly improved the garage and battle interface based on your feedback. Work is ongoing. We should also note that upgrading the engine to simultaneously support both Tanky Online and Tanky Classic has turned out to be more extensive than we initially expected. The process is complex, but it is absolutely worth the effort. We are pleased that you visit the test server and even create mods for the HTML5 client. Thanks to you, over several updates we have been able to catch issues with project synchronization. For example, the return of fog to the game has been implemented in both projects. After reviewing your feedback following the start of alpha testing stage, we have reconsidered our approach to wipes. Account resets during testing are still necessary for us to effectively test hypotheses, but it is completely fair that players are not interested in playing if their progress will be erased. Therefore, we have postponed the wipe until we prepare a package of significant changes for Classic. With the next wipe, you will be able to start at a decent rank and with a stockpile of crystals. Plus, there's a chance to see interesting content. We'll tell you more about that closer to the wipe itself. According to the current development plan, early access has been prolonged. Special offers will remain available until August. The date of the wipe won't be announced today.
Honestly, it was a long road. Tanky Online is now available on PlayStation 4. We had to rework, adjust and test a lot to meet Sony's requirements. In short, a huge amount of diverse work. As they say, you can't just port a game onto a new console. But it's worth it. New players, new gameplay experiences. It's always nice when fresh tankers join the game. If you have a PlayStation console, look for us in the PlayStation Store. Open the free game section and find Tanki Online there. Download Tanki Online, log into your Tanki Online account, and don't forget to invite your friends. I'm now on PS4. Let's roll! What about PlayStation 5? Will there be a separate version?
Yes, you can already play on PS5. The game runs via PS4 compatibility mode, and overall everything works fine. But we are not stopping. A separate PS5 version is already in development. That means the game will be better adapted to the console's hardware, more stable, faster, and with a number of technical improvements.
In the last episode, we finally gave out all the promised rewards. We hope you enjoyed the first season. Once again, congratulations to Mr. Designer on the win. Right, if it's not a secret, have you already opened the legendary container and what did you get from it?
In the second season, the rules remain the same. Still 4 answer options and a form where you can leave a comment. While the season goes on, we continue to give out premium rewards. After each episode, 5 random participants receive 3 days of Premium Pass.
The final rewards have been slightly reworked. Every participant with the maximum number of points will receive a legendary key, no matter how many accounts achieve that at the end of the season. Just don't make mistakes.
Additionally, among those with the highest scores at the end of the season, we will draw 10 active viewer paints. If there are fewer players than that, then of course all of them get the paint. Now about the distribution of the remaining places. Even if you made a mistake somewhere, you still continue competing for rewards. After the players reach the maximum result, an overall ranking is formed, and epic keys are distributed according to it. The next 20 participants in the table will receive 3 epic keys each, and the following 30, 1 epic key each.
So everyone has a chance. I'll start with the first question. What is the maximum number of mines that can be on a map at the same time? A. 3,000, B. 5,000, C. 10,000, D. Unlimited. And with that, we'll wrap it up. If something was bothering you throughout this episode sticking out from the bottom right corner, it was a little flower called the green tree carnation. Losha, did you remember it? Good job. Bye.